Nigel Farage has picked apart Michel Barnier's latest threats to the UK over Brexit, as he exposed the EU plotted to drag the UK into paying for its immense financial bailout fund. Nigel Farage has ridiculed Michel Barnier's latest threats over Brexit as empty, after the EU chief negotiator ramped up pressure on Boris Johnson. Mr. Barnier demanded the British Prime Minister surrender on his red lines, as he claimed that the EU was in a better position to walk away from negotiations than the UK. Speaking on LBC this morning, the Brexit Party leader revealed that the latest threats from Brussels were a ploy to keep Britain inside the bloc beyond this year. The leading Brexiteer told listeners, "We are running down to the deadline of the 31st December. I think to stay inside this transition for a moment longer than this year would be a very bad thing for us. It would not allow us to negotiate any arrangement with countries around the world. It would drag us into the EU next 6-year round of budgets, and we would still be liable if the Eurozone was to go bust. I want a sensible free trade deal, but if Barnier won't do it, he won't do it." He continued, "Currently, in this transition, we are still stuck inside the entirety of the EU rulebook. We are paying. We are accepting laws. We are accepting court judgments. We have no say whatsoever." In an interview with the Sunday Times, Mr. Barnier warned Mr. Johnson that he must keep his promises if he wants to avoid the double economic hit of a no-deal Brexit and the coronavirus pandemic. He said that Brussels would not be afraid to quit the talks if the Prime Minister backslides on commitments made in the political declaration. Mr. Barnier issued an ultimatum, warning that there would not be an agreement at any cost. However, Mr. Farage pointed out that the withdrawal agreement was a non-binding political document, and Barnier knows that. He added that huge domestic changes, including a general election, had happened since the withdrawal agreement was agreed. James Crisp, Brussels correspondent for The Telegraph, told Mr. Farage, "I think there is a chance of a deal being reached. Right now we are still in a chest-beating exercise." That is what Barnier's interview was all about. Nothing he said there was new. He just got up there and said, "These are our red lines. You need to change." Crisp noted that the high-level mini-summit between Boris Johnson and Ursula von der Leyen, prior to the EU summit on the 19th June, would be crucial if any deal was still to be struck. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel to receive the latest news.